See, a lot of y'all seem to think once the calendar turns to December, fall is over. But we're still in it. It's the tail end, but we're still in it. So here are some of the fragrances I've been rocking this season, but you gotta come back so we can talk about it. Come back. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode or another video, whatever you want to call it. Smell Good with Jenna. I'm, of course, Jenna. Thank you so much for stopping by. You know what you got to do. Like, follow, comment, subscribe, the whole nine. Let's get into it. So it's fall. Contrary to belief, it is still very much fall. I know it's getting a little bit cooler, but winter doesn't approach until what? Is it the 21st? Correct me if I'm wrong, but we're still very much into fall. So I've been still rocking my fall fragrances. It honestly, it's interchangeable, right? At the end of the day, you can wear, again, whatever you want. If you want to wear something that's citrusy in December, you can do what you want. You want to wear something heavy in the summer, that's fine too, because I know there's a lot of places outside of America in different countries and what have you. People rock their ouds and stuff in the summertime. I'm just a girl that likes, I depict certain fragrances with different moods and times of the year. So something that's a little bit heavier reminds me of the holidays. So I'll rock that then. But I'm going off tangent. That's neither here nor there. We're still in fall. So I wanted to discuss some of the fragrances I've been wearing and some of the ones that I've really been enjoying. So let's get right into it. First up on this list, we have BDK's Velvet Tonka. This is a beautiful scent. I now associate this with the beginning of fall, more into doing fall activities from when I went apple picking. Was it apple picking? Well, it wasn't apple picking, but we went upstate and we did fall-like activities. So I definitely will always associate this one as soon as the seasons turn to fall, I'm definitely reaching for this. Velvet Tonka. This is a beautiful scent. Doesn't necessarily smell like Tonka, so the name does throw this off. It's just a beautiful almondy, powdery scent, and it's perfect for fall. And it's a beast, so definitely for cooler weather, it's definitely gonna perform and project the way you want it to. This layered with actually something else on my list that I've been wearing this fall smells absolutely amazing, and I'll get right into it. Kayali's Lovefest Burning Cherry. Beautiful, beautiful scent. It has the notes in the back, raspberry, praline, everything that you associate with this time of year. Those of you know, almond and cherry are in the same house or scent rather. So these two paired together is absolutely amazing. I mentioned that in a layering video, so go ahead and check that out if you haven't already. These two scents together smell absolutely amazing, and it's such a beast mode paired together. This alone by itself, people are going to smell you, but this together is a whole nother combination. So these are definitely two fragrances that I've been loving on its own and together for this type of season. Another fragrance I've been gravitating to heavily is Lattafa's Khamrah. This is, those of you that are on TikTok and social media in general have said this is a dupe for Angel Share. I'm here to say, I've said this in another video, it is not a dupe. They're two different fragrances. Yes, they're in the same scent profile, but they're two different fragrances, and this is absolutely amazing for this type of season. And I'll definitely be rocking this for the whole year in general because I cannot get enough of this. This smells absolutely edible, inviting, comforting. These are words I constantly use, but it's the truth. I absolutely love this. This was a great blind buy purchase for only $40 on Amazon. I'm rounding it up. It was like $34, but only $40. You can't go wrong with that. Imagine we spent all this money on different fragrances just for this $40 one to really be the ahead of the pack. An amazing, amazing set. Definitely something I will keep in my lineup for the fall, and you should too. Speaking of angel share, this is another fragrance that I definitely have in rotation. I also like to wear this more so for special occasions. They're similar, and you can probably feel the same way about both in regards to special occasions, special events. But this right here is just too sexy. It's a statement. It makes a statement when you walk in a room or to a specific event. You just can't leave it for waste, just for average wear. I mean, you could, but you can rock whatever, whenever. But this is definitely a special occasion fragrance. I absolutely love this. I know everyone discusses this already and says how much they love it, but I'm here to say that is definitely the case. This is something I wore for my Friendsgiving, something I plan on wearing for like Secret Santa, New Year's. Just a beautiful special occasion fragrance. Definitely check this out if you haven't already. Gris Charnel. Gris Charnel from BDK. This is a beautiful fall scent. I find it's unisex. I find it leans a little bit more masculine, but it still dries down extremely beautiful on me. I love wearing this when it's gloomy out. It's something that is comforting to me for that type of day in the fall. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful scent. So if you like earthy scents, this is definitely goes a long way in this type of season. So definitely check out Gris Charnel by BDK. Maison, next up on my list, we have Maison Francis Kurkdijan Gentle Fluidity. Don't make fun of my bottle, because I know everyone has the 2.4 ounce? Let me know, correct me. I actually have that as a backup. I had to. This was another blind buy a couple of years ago, and I didn't want to, at the time I wasn't spending big money on all these different fragrances, so I didn't want to go too crazy. And when I got this, I was like, oh, I need a backup for sure. But this is definitely a beautiful scent to wear for this type of year. Another fragrance that smells very similar to this is Mancera's Roses Vanille. Is it Roses Vanille or Rose Vanilla? I keep doing that. I keep saying that. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about. They smell very similar to each other, except for that one has a prominent rose note. So if that's not what you're into, this is a beautiful, beautiful scent. The vanilla here is absolutely amazing. I wore this for a friend's wedding last year, and it was just perfect. It was perfect for just a nice, cool day. Not too cold, not too warm, but just a perfect, cool day. So I would definitely, if you haven't already, check out Gentle Fluidity by Maison Francis Kurkdijan. Next up on my list, I'm going to keep pushing this until more people talk about this. Bond No. 9's New York Nights. This is the absolute depiction of fall in New York. It's gourmand. It shines when it's cool. It's a compliment getter. People are going to smell you. This is one of my favorite fragrances to wear in the fall. It's a staple. I have the 1.7 ounce. When this finishes up, I'm definitely getting the big bottle. I absolutely love this. This knocked me right off my feet when I first smelled it. I bought it instantly, and it's something I always reach constantly, all the time in this weather, in this type of season. So definitely, if you haven't already, please check out Bond No. 9's New York Nights. Next up on my list, we have Maison Mataha's Escapade Gourmande. Warning, this fragrance is strong. I made the mistake one time wearing this spray, because what I do is I'll spray my body, multiple sprays, and then I top it off on whatever blouse or what have you I'm wearing. I top that off, and that thing, I didn't have to retouch it. And with everything that I layered it with, I didn't have to retouch it one bit. So I'm warning you now, if you haven't already, please, if overspray is out there, I feel you. I'm very much an oversprayer. Do not spray this crazily. You're gonna have problems. Problems in the sense of, people may give you a hard time. It may choke someone out. But this is another favorite of mine that I've been rocking this fall. It's a powerhouse. It's edible. It's a gourmand scent. It smells absolutely amazing. This is, I mentioned this in another video, this is my favorite vanilla. This is the best vanilla fragrance you should have. So I'm bringing it back on this list. Definitely check this out. Maison Mataha's Escapade Gourmande. Next up on my list, we have Maison Margiela's Coffee Break. I didn't know, this is my first coffee scent. I didn't realize how much I would like the scent of coffee until I got this. This is a beautiful, beautiful scent. It doesn't smell like coffee initially, like the remnants is there, and it smells it, like in the description, they always get it right. It's creamy and it's cozy. This is exactly what it is. The coffee isn't just like, it doesn't necessarily smell like a freshly brewed coffee beans or what have you. It just smells like you added the cream to it, the whatever you need to add to your coffee. That's what it smells like. And it's unisex. It could potentially lean a little masculine, but it's still enough where it's creamy enough where I find it to be soft for a woman to wear as well. I absolutely love this. As you can see, there's a major dent in here. Once I finish this up, I will definitely be grabbing the bigger bottle. Love this for this time of year. Definitely go check this out. Coffee Break by Maison Margiela. Last on my list is not a popular girl, but I'm gonna keep talking about the fragrances that doesn't get enough shine here. Tom Ford's Cafe Rose. I love this scent. I love this when it's gloomy out. I love it when it's not too cold out. I love it when it is cold. This is a beautiful scent. Now, you can't really smell the coffee in here, but the rose definitely shines. It has, what is it, Bulgarian rose and Turkish rose. I'm not a big rose girl, but the way Tom Ford blends this together, absolutely amazing. Some people say it's been watered down from the previous Cafe Rose and the Private Blend collection. I don't know. I've never owned it. I personally enjoy this a whole lot for this type of year. So if you haven't already, give it a shot and thank me later. Tom Ford's Cafe Rose. And that's my list. This is what I've been rocking for the fall. Let me know if you still rocking your fragrances for the fall, or if you're transitioning for the winter, or you wear whatever. Let me know in the comments. Go ahead and like, follow, subscribe, do what you got to do. And always remember, the best compliment one can get is that you smell so good.